This video is for all the members of Sydney River Fire that weren't involved in coming down to put the truck together and put the different pieces of equipment in the truck compartments. The truck is in service as of now. This is Rescue 6, because our new station is now Station 6 in CBRM. So we're going to go compartment by compartment to show you what gear is on the truck. The reason we're doing this is so when we get on scene, people have a good idea to know where stuff is located on the truck. We're doing this because of COVID-19. We all can't come down and have a training session. So we'll go over the cab after, but we'll just go compartment by compartment. So right behind the cab, we have a small compartment here. We just have a couple tarps and some rope. It's very simple stuff. Just make sure that when we close this door that it is locked and not going to open. Our next compartment, roll-up tray. So what we have on this, we have our bank of bottles for the CBRM. So if we get called for bottles at a call anywheres, we're going to take this truck because this is where all 2216 cylinders are. We also have our Paratech Rescue airbags. So they're going to be located on the top, and there are some bags in the side. We tried to use every possible area that we could on this truck. So we have a roll-up tray. So come over to this side. Over here, we used to have a couple tools. We have our Glassmaster, recip saw, and we have an air gun, a drill, some hand tools such as bolt cutters, hacksaw, crowbars, and this is like a glass saw. On the opposite side, we're going to have all our hand tools. So we have our oxyacetylene, we have the regulators for that, we have the regulators for our airbags, tools that we use like these would be just screwdrivers, bolt cutters, things like that. We have our saw attachment for our cordless drill, which is on this side for cutting glass like windshields and stuff like that, duct tape, just various things that you're going to find, just odds and ends, safety glasses, things of that nature. So we already went over the air bottles. Down below we have a compartment where all the cribbing is going to be located. So that's our 4x4s and our 2x4s for vehicle extrication. We have two compartments here. One compartment is obviously air bottles. We're going to fill those with air bottles soon. We have more compartments for air bottles than we need. On this side, we can add our speedy dry. So this is where we add our speedy dry, and we can place buckets underneath the truck and fill the actual buckets of speedy dry. Obviously, this is where our diesel is when we fill the truck. Okay. Next compartment. So this there's a lot of things going on in this compartment. Most of our rope rescue gear is going to be located in this compartment. We have our Stokes basket and our sked. They're located here, along with our backboard. It's located in this position right here. We have some shovels, some brooms, sledgehammer, crowbars in there. And we have a roll-out tray with all of our high-angle rescue gear. So this tray can go either side, come out on this side or the opposite side of the truck. All the roll-out trays have the lock, just like our old number 12, the roll-out tray. So on that roll-out tray, we have our red and blue main and belay bags for high-angle rescue. Okay. Next compartment is our backup set of hydraulic tools. So this is our TNT tools. So we have a rollout tray, and the power unit will stay here, hooked up. We start the power unit. Our cutters and spreaders are hooked up to these reels, electric reels that we can retract. All we have to do is start this up, pull the tools off, pressurize the lines, and we're good to go. But this is just our backup set. Yeah, this is the back compartment of Rescue 6. So another roll-up tray. We've got a roll-up tray here. All that's on this roll-up tray is we have some pylons and some portable scene lighting, battery operated Milwaukee. We also have on the bottom shelf we have extension cords, sign for emergency scene sign. We have a chainsaw, we have mixed gas, and we have regular gas cans in the back here. Our other compartment down here, we have an assortment of bottle jacks. So they're different sizes. We have straps. We have this yellow piece is actually a column puller for the steering column of a car. In this box, we just have stuff for hooking up chains. We also have lights. These lights come off the truck just by the pull of a button. Okay, this back compartment on the passenger side of the Rescue, we have individual bags for the 6 members of our high angle rescue team. So inside the bag is a harness, safety boots, coveralls, things of that nature for high angle rescue for each team member. Again, I showed you on the other side, we have our backboard, stokes, skids on the other side. This is just the other side of that pull-out tray. We can pull it out on this side as well if we want. Okay? Like I said, it just comes out either side. In these compartments right here, assortment of our wedges for cribbing. We also have our plastic cribbing there as well, and there's plastic wedges as well. On this side, another spot for bottles. We don't have any bottles in there yet. We also have a pull-out tray for hand tools. Now this is just set up like this. Now we can change and put different tools just the way everything's set up right now. We have a New York hook and 2 pike pulls. So this, like that tray, it can pull out on either side, but we're just going to pull it out on this side. Okay. This section is where most of our hydraulics are. Well, our hydraulics are going to be in this section, and our cribbing and our stabilization. So this is a pull-out tray. We have step chocks, plastic step chocks that we use with that are our Rescue, the plastic style. We also have on this tray, we have our Rescue 42s, we have our longs, we have our shorts, and then we have our Telecrib Juniors. Along with that, we have the bag that has the ratchet straps for the Rescue 42s for the truck set, for the longs and the shorts. On this side of the pull-out tray, we're going to have extinguishers, hopefully another extinguisher mounted here. Right here we have the cord for our hydraulics. If we were to run out of battery power, we could shoreline it with this. Okay. Underneath we have our hydraulics, slide out tray, battery operated. So everyone knows what they're like, just press the button. This is where they're at for now. I'm not saying that they're going to stay here, but this is the best place. We put them on the passenger side because the safe spot's going to be on the ditch side of an accident. We're going to hopefully fend off, and we're not getting off on the driver's side, which would be possibly into oncoming traffic. Okay? Underneath, like the other side, we have cribbing. We have our large 6x6s, and then we have plastic cribbing as well, the Rescue plastic composite style. Just to make sure, don't just close it, and then we're going to have to turn the handle and check it, because we don't want to lose any stuff. Last compartment we have our medical gear. So we have our jump bag, which is like our airway kit. We have head blocks, collars, spare oxygen tank or cylinder, whatever you want to call it. And we have a couple bags. We have a biohazard bag. Hopefully we're going to take all this and move it into the actual cab of the truck. So this is the back, where we're going to sit of the actual chassis of the truck. So we have 4 Spartan seats that we can put air packs in. We're going to hopefully put some air packs in those. We also have a cooler there, so for calls where we're going to have extended period of time cold water. We're going to keep our spare batteries on this table. Possibly put a map of the truck or the coverage area like this on there. We're going to have our spare radios, flashlights, things like that. We also have, located under here, we have our AED and we have a set of irons. So that's axe and halberd. We're hopefully going to put some shelving here and put our medical stuff in here so it's in a nice warm, dry area. Other than that, we have just some lights, some road flares, or like triangle pylons. Those are just books for the actual truck itself, the operating manual. But other than that, the rest of it's the driver's seat and the officer seat. So this video is just mainly for the members of the Sydney River Fire that didn't get to come down.